Good morning, guys, and welcome to France.
No. You're in France, so it's bonjour.
Bonjour. Or it could be, don't know, could be, I've been saying good morning to people because you just go and put the bins out or to the toilets and they don't say bonjour, they just kind of smile and nod at you. And it just feels like I'm in Germany.
Why? I mean, I don't get you sometimes. I mean, you're walking round and everybody's going bonjour and what have you. You'd happen to know you're in France.
Yeah, when they say bonjour.
And so suddenly you start talking German.
It's the start of our European trip, if you want. So we got off the, I was going to say boat. It wasn't the boat. Yeah, Channel Tunnel. It was a long trip. Channel Tunnel last night, kicked out, and then we're just at the first campsite now. And we are just going to take our time getting through France till we get to Bourg Saint Maurice in the Alps somewhere. Before we then continue down to...
I hope you know where you're going. I don't want to be going around in circles going, it's somewhere around here.
It's all on the sat nav, done, it'll be fine.
You've done that to me before.
How can you get lost in France?
Oh, no, really? Lost.
There you go. There's your cue.
Oh God, you don't hear me singing. Go on.
So the weather, as you can see, if you can't anyway, is glorious. There's not much point in showing you campsites because they're all pretty much the same.
Yeah, pool, trees.
Yeah, bar.
Yeah.
Restaurant if you're lucky.
Restaurant.
Cafe. Pizza. Yeah, that kind of thing. So we're just going to take our time getting through France. Not do what we usually do, where we normally try
rush down
there, stopping off for one night in each campsite. This time we're stopping off for 2 or 3 nights in some of the campsites. This one at the moment just
doing it leisurely.
2 nights, yeah, taking the time because we've got about 7 weeks to do this. And then, as I say, down to Italy, through Italy a bit, and up to Slovenia.
Yeah, to Lake Bled.
Across into
Dolomites.
Italy again, yeah, for the Dolomites. And then finally up to, I say finally, it's not finally, up to Mittenwald, which is just inside Germany on the Austrian border. And then on our way back, stopping off in France again.
Oui, oui.
So at the first campsite, the main reason for coming to Pontorson was so we can visit Mont Saint Michel. This dates back to the 8th century when the first oratory was built, and then the small island was fortified in the 13th century. It was so successful it stopped the British invading it during the 100 Years' War. They laid siege to it twice. Unsuccessfully. The streets are quite narrow and a lot of the shops now are tourist shops or restaurants. Some of these buildings date back to the 15th century. Quite crowded when we were there on that day.
Yeah, it was too busy really.
So we only took a quick walk around, had a sandwich and then left.
I didn't have a sandwich, I had fish and chips.
You had fish and chips, lovely. The abbey that you will see was built around the 14th century.
It's surrounded with loads of trinket shops and bars and restaurants, which is great, but there's too many. It spoils it a little bit.
So you can stay here. There are some hotels, but we looked at the so there's somebody waving. That'll be Donna. Somebody else.
Oh look, there's your girlfriend.
And there's the abbey in the background. You can see how high that tower is from here.
Hello.
Again. Just one of the tourist shops. Donna found this one quite interesting.
I found it quite amusing, didn't I?
You did, yeah. I had a comment to make about the chickens in the window.
Yeah, you can have a cockatoo.
Oh. There's a theme going on here to do with chickens. There's all the... And there's a live one.
Yeah, huge. She thought we were going to attack her.
People seem reluctant to pass under it. They're not sure about it.
No, they don't want to get pooped on.
So it gives you a view here from the battlements out to sea, and one of the main defences that this island had was the tide and the quicksand that surrounds it. It's now got a causeway.
Hello, seagull.
Seagull. It's now got a causeway so you can walk across it, and obviously you get buses there. You'll see one in a minute. So just viewing down to the sea, you can see how high the walls are. Beautiful views from there.
Very pretty though, wasn't it?
It was.
Really pretty.
It's well worth a visit if you get the chance and you're in the area.
And it's free.
It is free to walk in. Does not cost you anything at all. Yeah.
I think the Abbey might cost you something.
Yeah, we didn't bother
We
with the
didn't go
Abbey.
in there.
So just back down to the from the battlements, back down to the streets, and then we left. This is one of the unique buses they've got to transport you between the village just down the road and to Mont Saint Michel. It's a double-ended bus, and you'll see the driver when he gets out in a minute. He'll get in this end, so they don't have to turn around because there's very little turning space at the end. They can just jump out, get in, and drive the other way. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
So we're at the second campsite now. Gorgeous weather. Didn't do much videoing of the last location. Wasn't a lot there, to be honest. A little bit of a pool, small cafe, bar. Wasn't even a cafe really, was it? It's more of a bar. So yeah, not really worth
It had
videoing.
a fridge with some selection of food, lotions, potions, mainly beer.
Lotions and potions. Nice. Beautiful campsite in a wooded area near Chevigny. Excuse my pronunciation if
No,
anyone's
that's right.
French.
Chevigny.
So we're on our way to making our way over to the Alps, to Bourg Saint Maurice. So the next stop over after this will be Camp de Lyon, near Lyon naturally. We will do some filming of this campsite. We did spot last night, and I will get it for you, some frogs.
Frogs.
It sounds really unexciting, but we heard them, walked over there, and you'll see when you see the video.
Oh, loads of them. And I think they're
Wasn't it?
mating.
Well, how do you know?
Because they kept jumping on each other.
No, I'm not sure that means they're mating,
Oh,
Donna.
I don't know.
Could just be in for high jinks, you never know.
No, not
Just making
hijinks. No,
pissing around.
I think it's the mating season. Wouldn't have been hijinks if they were trying to jump on me. Let's put it that way.
So,
No wonder they have an abundance of frogs' legs round here.
oh, did you see any on the menu last night?
I don't know.
No, just we did have a
Cod.
burger.
There was cod.
There was cod, but we did have a burger. You never know.
Well,
Could be lots of frog legs cut up,
Could be
made
out,
into a
couldn't it?
burger. Couldn't be, couldn't it? So, for those of you wondering,
ribbit.
we're starting. I'm not going to stop now. We're not in a motorhome anymore. We're in a tiny caravan. We'll give you.
Don't make it sound as
quick-
if it's a come down.
No, it's tiny though. Small.
It's just right for us.
Probably as much space in the caravan as there was in the motorhome. Maybe a little bit less. We saw various views on changing that. Mainly the cost of mainly the cost of the cost of a motorhome, and then just storing it for what seems like
Eternity.
10 months of the year, and that's if you're lucky, and using it for 2. So we decided we get rid and get a much cheaper, smaller caravan. It's quite unique, teardrop. We'll do a video of it later so you can see it, and we're just getting on with that now. Anyway, ta-ta.
Au revoir.
So, as promised, here's our tiny caravan, which is a Tab 320. Don doesn't like the word tiny, clearly. 320, they are very small, but quite unique teardrop caravan. Little porthole, windows open naturally, no aircon, wasn't any on the motorhome anyway. Came complete, we bought this second hand, sorry, came complete with the awning, which is quite a tidy awning, despite its size, which is a lot bigger than I thought. It goes up in, well, once you know how to put it up, it goes up in about 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, the second time putting it up, we'll get quicker. So that's the outside, didn't take long. Complete with model, actually. And the inside will take even less time. It's a little bit cluttered at the moment because we are naturally at a campsite. Kitchen area. And the lounge area, which converts all the cushions, break down, and it just becomes one big bed. Plenty of storage on it though. Little porta potty for those times at night that you can't be bothered to go to the toilet. Nice wardrobe, bit for hanging clothes, plenty of storage, as I say. And that is it. So currently in camping Utopia City Camp Leon, something like that. So we did find out, we booked all these through the Motorhome Caravan Club, and then find out that Utopia is actually quite a big chain. They're everywhere, and some of them are better than others. This is one of those which, despite appearances when you first arrive, looks really grand and nice, and the building that we're in at the moment is very modern, but I think the campsite leaves a little bit to be desired in places. So what do you think, Donna?
Well, it does the job, except the service is lacking somewhat.
Yeah, what service?
Exactly.
Okay. So on all the pictures, I'm not going to bother showing you a video of the pictures, they're pretty boring. They're what's the word?
Sparse.
No. So their philosophy is that is camping in nature. So the campsite is full of trees, which is great.
That's the nature bit.
Don't want to be taking trees out where you don't need to. And it makes for some nice shade as well, and admittedly very welcome. But I think they haven't gone a long way to maybe sowing some grass seed or maintaining the pitches as well as they could.
Maybe they have, and the hot weather recently has killed it all off.
Maybe that suddenly, I don't think so. But added to that as well, that's somebody's radio in the background. So added to that, the pitches, very rude, the pitches do have water which you can go to and fill up the water containers. However,
well,
they're not working.
What?
The water.
Not that they're not working. The ones on our pitch don't even have handles to turn the bloody thing on with.
But even the others, I thought, okay, maybe that's just a fault. Went to one of the other pitches, turned all four on, and there's no water coming out. When we inquired at reception,
and she asked, well, we've got water, you can have bottled water. And I went, no, to fill up the caravan. And she went,
it'll take a lot of bottles of water to fill the container up.
No, you have to go to where the motorhome points fill up. It's a good job it's not a big tank, that's all I can say.
So you not a hardship. We're only here for a couple of nights. It's a bit of a stop off, I know, but you know, I'd be a bit peeved if I was
But you
in.
pay for a serviced pitch,
Yeah,
and there are no services.
and it's not serviced at all. Got an electric. That's the main thing, but that's it. Yeah. So a little bit disappointing, but there you go. Thank God. And the next one we're stopping at in Bourg Saint Maurice is
There's another one.
You guessed it. It's a Utopia. I'm hoping it's going to be better than this one. We'll see.
Okay. How'd you say? Au revoir.
Au revoir. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Here in Lyon. Finally made it. Bit confusing. The bus was easy. The metro though, didn't realise our ticket covered the metro as well. So guess what? Bought another ticket for the metro and didn't need it. There you go. Never mind. Beautiful day again. Beautiful streets. We'll see all the footage of that, no doubt. Just waiting for the clock that you'll see in a minute on the footage to start chiming.
He said clock.
Clock. Ciao. Oh, we're in France, aren't we?
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
So finally in the Alps in Port St Maurice. Beautiful weather, beautiful scenery, and we're just off to the funicular to well, see what's there basically and see what's at the top. So ta-ta for now.
Au revoir.
Evening guys, and it's hello from Donna because she can't speak because she's drinking Prosecco at the moment. So that concludes our visit to France, or it will do tomorrow when we leave, and then we head into Italy down to Genoa. Did I pronounce it Genoa?
Oh, Genoa.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, to a campsite
Potatoes.
right on the seaside there. It's not been as exciting as I thought it would be in France. It's been quite a chilled time. That's not all bad though. I'm sort of used to rushing around doing everything, so it's been quite nice just chilling for a change. But we did come quite early in the season. We realised that a lot of things would be closed, but for example I wanted to do whitewater rafting, bit of climbing, maybe a paraglide.
Don't open till July.
Yeah, none of that's open, none of that's available till July, but there are other places we can do that later on, so I'm not wholly disappointed. I'll be doing it at some point anyway.
It's been a nice, slow, relaxing time. All of which you're not used to.
No, slow, yeah, I'm not used to. No, it has definitely
Doesn't
been
mean
slow.
it's boring, it just means he doesn't like being slow. Whereas it don't bother Donna.
I feel like I've been on tour and I'm stuck in a campsite or, you know, stuck somewhere just waiting for that flight home. That's how it feels to me. But we're off tomorrow.
You've got one of those frogs in your throat.
Yeah, off again tomorrow, down to Italy as we say. And there'll be some footage for that week's as well in Italy. Hopefully a bit more exciting with a bit of luck. So for the last time, it is au revoir.
And it's au revoir from me.
Cheers. Bonsoir.
No, bonjour. We can edit it later.
Good morning guys, welcome to France.
No, when you're in France you say bonjour.
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 Guten Tag.
Bienvenue.
I'm going to take a time Just stopping off in a... Start again. Oh, that's too much. No. Just time for a quit. You put me off there. Quick coffee.
Café.
Hola. We're in France and all that.
Café au lait.
Café au lait. Hola. Ooh la la.
Okay. What have you got in that coffee?
Oh. Bit of this, bit of that. Ah.
What's your name?
Leon. Leon, they're terrible. Why are you laughing at me? Don't laugh.
Is a kiss.
Oh no.
Mwah.